What does it mean to round something? Bryce?
To round it to like the nearest 10, 100.
Yeah, to get the number close to a easier number. Sometimes it's good enough close to a easy number. For example, if somebody asks you how much, you bought a new pair of shoes and they ask you how much it cost, you don't need to tell them that they were $45.26. You'd probably say they were $45. Or maybe if they were $49, you'd say they were $50 or something like that. And that's sometimes close is good enough. Okay, but if we're talking about rounding, let's look at an example here. Let's say I've got the number 748, and I'm asking you to round to, and we'll do a couple different ones, round to the nearest 10, or the nearest 100. What does it mean if I'm rounding something to the nearest 10? Well, if I'm rounding something to the nearest 10, that means you have to think of a number line that you're only allowed to count by tens with. Okay, like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Well, 748, if you were counting by tens, it's going to take you a long time to get there. But you're probably, if you're looking at a number line, you would have 700, 710, 720, 730. I guess I should have made my number line long. 740. 750, and you know that 748 is going to fall somewhere between 740 and 750, right?
Yeah.
It's probably going to be here, 748. And I want, my two choices are either 740 or 750, depending on which one it's closest to. How do I know if it's closer to 740 or 750? How do I know, Carter?
If it's 755,
I guess I drew
you
my
go
thing.
to the bigger number.
Yeah, I think I drew my thing a little bit in the wrong place. It should have been way over here. Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, halfway, and here's the deal. This is overthinking it a little bit. Halfway between 740 and 750 is 755. Or 745, sorry. So you know, because 748 is bigger than 745, the answer should be 750. So when we round it to the nearest 10, it's 750. Now if it's 745 right on the nose, it's really not any closer to 740 or 750, right? But somebody said, okay, since we have to decide what to do, if it's exactly dead center in the middle, you're going to always round up. Okay, so if it was 745, we would go to 750. Just because you have to do something with it. Now what about rounding 748 to the nearest 100? Now I have a number line and I'm not counting by tens anymore, I'm counting by hundreds. So it might look like this, 500, 600, 700, 800. And the same thing is true. You know that 748 falls between 700 and 800. Exactly in the middle is what? 750. Is 748 smaller than that or greater than that?
Greater.
748 is bigger than 750?
Oh, I know.
Okay, 748 would fall just a little bit to the left of that, so you know that if you're rounding 740 to the nearest 100, it's going to be 700. Okay, let's look at a couple other numbers. Let's go, let's see what they give us. Yeah, how about 332? How about this one? Faith, 332 rounded to the nearest 10 would be what? 330. To the nearest 100 would be, Layla? What are your choices? Your choices are either 300 or 400 because those are counting by 100. What is it? Yeah, it'd be 300. What about if I had 75 rounded to the nearest 10? 75 rounded to the nearest 10, notice your choices are 70 and 80, that's counting by tens. Tyler?
80.
It'd be 80, because 75 actually falls exactly halfway, but when it falls halfway, we always round up to that next thing there. Okay? Now, take out a blank piece of paper, because now we're going to estimate